Good morning, everybody. This is Real Talk with Akmoshi. Shalom, Boker Tov, Mishpachah. All praise to the Most High Yah for another day above ground. If you woke up this morning, give the Most High Yah praise in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach because you woke up and you got the breath of life in your nostrils. There's a lot of people didn't wake up this morning. And I just want to talk about the LA checking in culture in California, LA, the gang culture and the colors. It's a damn shame. Still in the year 2022. You can't go to certain areas in LA. Even if you're not in the gang, you just wearing certain colors. They still gonna come check up on you and trying to test you. Even if you just wearing your favorite sports team cap. I heard you can't even wear no fitted caps in LA. Even if if you wear certain fitted caps, you get checked in. Or they'll come up approach you. This gotta stop amongst black people, man, especially amongst brothers. We all we got at the end. We don't own nothing in California or in these major cities. We don't own nothing. Most Negroes don't even own their car. They don't even own. Most Negroes don't even have nothing in their name, especially if they on the in the gangs and stuff. That's why they take. But yeah, I could tell you one thing. I'm going to California. That'll be the last thing on my mind. To visit California, that'd be the last place I want to visit, especially at the state it is right now. You know, with the homelessness and the cost of living is so high. But yeah, we got to stop checking in, doing this to each other as a people. We've been through so much for the last 400 something years in this captivity, since chattel slavery. We've been through so much hell, chattel slavery, uh, Jim Crow, dealing with the racist police departments. And now we oppress each other with this check-in culture. If you're not from LA or any part of California, it's a possibility if you go in the wrong area, you get your snot box robbed. And you just passing through. You're going there with no ill intentions. They don't care. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that shit. You know. They be like, oh no, you ain't from here. You gotta get dealt with. But like I said, and don't go there with no flashing jewelry or no something nice. Unfortunately, PMB had to learn the hard way. You know. Now I want to touch base back on PMB. You know, most I have mercy on his soul. Nah, he set himself up to get robbed. I know they want to pin it on his girlfriend, but no. Because his last post on Instagram, he was flashing, he was talking mad noise, he was talking crap. And that triggered a lot of jealous-minded Negroes. And like I said, a jealous-minded Negro is a dangerous Negro. They are some of the most dangerous Negroes to be around, a jealous-minded Negro, because they are a ticking time bomb. If they see you getting ahead in life, even if you're not in the streets, you just trying to get ahead in life, doing it the right way, better yourself, and you start having more nicer things than them, man, that's gonna trigger them. They're a ticking time bomb. You have to get away from them because at the end of the day, if you don't get away from a jealous-minded Negro, they're gonna sabotage what you built and they're gonna burn it. Like I call them bridge burner Negroes, bridge burners, or demolition men. You gotta get away from the demolition men. And some of these demolition men will be your day ones. I'm just speaking in general. If you're trying to advance in life or get ahead in life, you got to get away from some of these demolition men. And some of these demolition men, you knew them since y'all was in grade school, middle school, high school, you know, because they're trying to sabotage what you built. They see you getting ahead in life. You got a nice car. It don't have to be no expensive car. It could just be something decent. You got you a nice crib, you know, they're going to try to plot to take that from you or destroy it. And like I said, unfortunately, when you're in this type of rap game, especially in this day, you're in a rap game, you can't be flossing like that because your ops going to be watching you. They're going to be watching your location. And unfortunately, PMB, man, he had to learn the hard way. But first of all, he should have been a man say, look, he should have used logic. Why go get some chicken and waffles in the hood? He could have get all that money he had. He could have get that DoorDash or Uber Eats. That's what I'd have did. I'd have been like, I'd have told him, he should have told his girlfriend, like, look, babe, we're gonna DoorDash this. We ain't going to no place and eat. We're gonna DoorDash it. We got all the money. Because when you got a lot of money, you could pay for services. You know, if you got money, you're supposed to pay for services like that. You know, you have the power to play and pay for services like that. Ain't no way you're supposed to be going, especially if you got a lot of money and you got status like that. Hell no. If I was PMB, I would say, look, we're gonna stay at the hotel or wherever we was staying at, and we're gonna have them DoorDash it to us. Or like I said before, why not make it yourself? All that is just fried chicken and some waffles. You know, you could have go to the store, get you some waffles, go to Whole Foods, you know, go to Whole Foods, get some of them organic waffles and get some chicken and fry them jokers, man. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to go to no Roscoe's in the hood and the other people's hood. But unfortunately, you know, due to pride, that's another issue. Pride. That's what's hurting a lot of our people. Pride and ego, you know, especially in the Israelite community. Pride and ego. You know, you got some Israelites, they'll let their pride and ego stop them from communicating with each other over doctrine or differences instead of work it out, you know, or, you know, sometimes, man, that's what I say. Our people got pride issues. Always have been. Real talk. But yeah, this is sad though. You can't even go visit LA, even if you a civilian. You're not in the gang, you're not in none of the gangs, but you just gotta watch your surroundings and don't go in certain areas. And that is true. Watch your surroundings, know where you're going. Don't wear certain sports caps, don't wear certain colors. You got grown men doing this to other grown men over a color. Really? If you wear the wrong type of color, you could get shot or robbed. You don't see them. You don't see that do that. You don't see other races doing that in America, you know. And I'm sure they got the Mexican gangs and all that, but I'm talking about my people, so-called black people. You know, 400 something years ago, it wasn't about colors. You know, it was about what color you was wearing. It don't matter if you was wearing blue or red as a slave on that plantation. Massa was whipping your ass. Massa was butt breaking you. Massa was raping your woman. It don't matter if you was wearing purple, blue. Y'all all was under the same plantation. But fast forward to 2022, y'all just don't give a damn. Y'all want to take each other out over the wrong type of color. Big salute, K. Judah. Big salute. You know, on in LA. You know, like I said, y'all couldn't pay me to visit no LA or California. Y'all could have that. That's why I'm so glad, you know, I was born where I was born, you know, because the cost of living is too high anyway. I don't see how people make it in there in California. You know, the Most High, he could break California off from the United States. I could care less. He could do that if he want. You know, same thing in New York. He could send a tsunami to wash out New York. But yeah, you can't even wear your favorite sports team hat or fitted hat in LA. If you go in the wrong area, they say that could be gang related. How a sports team is gang related? It's a sports team. It's a football team, a basketball team, a baseball team. But you know, some gang members, they, you know, rock certain sports caps, I guess the colors and stuff. But like I said, PMB, man, you know, unfortunately he lost his life. He should have just had them chicken and waffles on Uber Eat to him or DoorDash. All that money, come on now. If you making good money, and you don't have to be a rapper, just say if you making a decent income, you make like maybe 50 to 100K a year, 6 figures or whatever, or even if you're making decent income like 50,000, if you could afford, if you got some money on the side, man, use DoorDash. Use DoorDash. Because especially in these days, it's getting so bad, you don't even want to travel at night or go out at night because it's so bad. You got these jealous-minded Negroes, they lurking. They lurking like the shadows. Jealous-minded Negroes everywhere. And you just minding your business. You got to watch your surroundings when you go pump gas at night. That's why I say don't go pick no gas at night. Try not to, if you know the traffic around the gas station or whatever you're at, try not to pick gas at night. Because you got a lot of these jealous-minded Negroes. They standing around the gas station, in front of the gas station. They harassing women. You know, women, y'all better be careful, women out there. Y'all better pack that hammer on y'all, women. I'm serious, sisters. You know, if you got a concealed license, carry that hammer on your sister, because these jealous-minded Negroes, you know, they gawking at y'all. They trying to fill on y'all, man. Y'all might have to rock one of their snot boxes. I just keep it in 100. Barakadah, sister Nama real Barakadah. Salute. But yeah, it's sad you got to carry a hammer, and you don't want to use the hammer on nobody. It's sad you got to, most of the cases, you're going to use the hammer on your own people. Because a lot of our people, man, they just jacked up mentally. They jacked up. Straight up. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of our people still jacked up, and they still want to hold on to this so-called LA gang culture in Los Angeles. You know, they want to hold on to it. What happened to letting people just pass through, man? Let people walk through and dwell with people in harmony. No, if you're not from my set or not my hood, how's your set? You don't own nothing in that hood. All these so-called urban terrorists don't own nothing. They probably living with their baby mama. They living under a woman. Some of them in their damn 30s and 40s still living with their mama or grandmother. But they want to say, oh, I'm this and that. I'm about it. Being an urban terrorist, but you still living with your grandmother. Talking about you a smoker nigga if you look at your own. But soon as the cop pull up, you putting your hands behind your back, you know, spreading your cheeks, you know, doing all the procedures they tell you to do. Y'all don't got no smoke for them COs in the penitentiary. But you got a lot of smoke for your own people, though. Especially if they're not from your area. We the biggest terrorists to our own, but when it comes to other nations, we trying to be the green giant, the jolly green giant, man. You know, the gentle, jolly green giant. You know, real talk. Like I said, we give our own people 9 levels of hell and give the other nations 12 steps of heaven. And that's real talk. Straight up. But yeah, you got to watch your surroundings. You got to keep your circle small these days, because a lot of jealous-minded Negroes out there. You know, like Hassan Campbell always say, check your circle before they hurt you. And that's real talk. You got to check your circle before they hurt you, because you don't know they could be plotting against you. You know, all type of shadiness out there in the world. But yeah, just if you go and visit LA, I'm not discouraging people from going and visit Los Angeles or California. That's your right. If you want to visit California or LA, visit. But be careful. Watch your surroundings. Know where you're going. Because if you go in the wrong area, they will make you want to check in. They're going to ask you if you checked in. You know? Which just don't make any sense. It don't. Fighting over territory that don't belong to nobody, because all this country, all this land was stolen anyway. If you want to be technical, all this land was stolen. That goes for the Gentiles too. Y'all don't belong here either, Gentiles. Everything was stolen. All 50 of these states was acquired through bloodshed and thievery. All 50 of them. All 50 states of the United Snakes of America under Satan's authority was acquired through bloodshed, conquest, and deception and thievery. And that's the truth. They're not going to tell that in the history books, though. They will not tell that in the history books. They just going to be like, oh, they was colonizers. They were settlers. Settlers, my foot. They was conquerors. It was a path of conquest. Settlers, pioneers, and settlers and pilgrims. Y'all damn lie. They was conquerors. They was deceivers. And it was on a path of conquest. And fast forward 2022, through the bloodshed and wars over history, you got the United States of America. They want us to check into, please. Places they don't even own. Exactly. Yah and Yahshua created all things, so check in with who? Exactly. They didn't create none of this. For real. How they want us to check in? How they want us to check in a place that they didn't even create it when this was already here through the power of the Most High in Christ? That's why I say it's just sad though. But let Whitey go in their hood. Let Whitey go in their hood. They'll be down for Whitey or any other group of person. You know, let the cool Asian dude or the cool white dude or Arab dude go in there. They ain't gonna tell him to check in. They're gonna let him slide in through. They're gonna let him go in without. He gonna go in there unscathed, especially Whitey. Especially Whitey. Whitey gonna go through, man. Whitey could go in any hood. He gonna be coming out there unscathed because he got that the color of his skin, and he know he got white privilege to back his ass up. See, they ain't stupid, man. These buffoons ain't stupid. They know if they're harm or hair on Whitey, white privilege and gonna lay the hammer on them. They're gonna bring the hammer on them in the court of law. But when it comes to their own people, it's all game. Oh man, I'm gonna rock your snot box, nigga. I'm gonna rock your snot box. I'm gonna blow your ass away. I'm gonna waste you. All that stupid shit. It's not safe out here, Moshe. People following your home. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that too. People following your home and stuff. Yeah, whether you walking or driving, you gotta be careful. You just gotta watch your surroundings. You know, a lot of people ain't right out here, man. People just losing their mind. You know, you gotta watch yourself, following your home and stuff. And you see they do that to see where you live, to scope out your house. You know, that's why they follow people home and all that. And then you gotta watch people that just want to be friendly. They knows they're trying to look in your house, see what you have. You can't even let people come to your house these days. I'm talking about people in your own family, in your natural family, because they could just see what you have, and they'll go tell somebody, and that somebody go tell some other body, and next thing you know, they plotting to come break in your house or steal something out your yard. That's why I say, as a successful black person, if you're a successful black person, get out your hood. You're not a sellout. Go into a gated community or to the country or distant area. Or if you balling like that, get you a penthouse. If you balling, if you could afford it, if you earned it, if you got it legit, get you a townhouse in the city. Like, you know, on something that's on like the 15th floor, 29th floor, you know. You know they ain't getting to that 29th floor because they got to go through the security system. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to go that route, but get out your hood if you successful, if you making it in life, you know, if you got decent income, get out your hood, black man, black woman. You're not a sellout, you know. And don't get it twisted. You got crime in every area, you know, even in gated communities, you got crime. But I'm just saying, you got to get amongst from your people because a jealous-minded Negro, they ticking time bombs. They ticking time bombs. It's the truth. Because the more you hang around them, and they keep telling you to see you getting all these good things, and you just doing well, you well off. They see you being well off, and they gonna get jealous, and they gonna get hateful, and they might trying to take you out. He might trying to take you out. You gotta get away. Get away. Run, and you're not a coward. They could call you all the BANs if they want. At least you living up right. Let them call you all the BANs. The more you distance yourself from them, that's better. They could call you all of the derogatory names, you know, call you fake or whatever, man. To hell with that. At least you know you are well off for you and your family, damn it. Real talk. Let them rot. Let them rot in their misery. Let them rot till the abyss claim them. You know. Moshe Scorn Black Man sent me an order of Cosman Cal. Cosman Cal lying saying he bought me and have somebody for me. He said he shut me up. Man, Cosman Cal, whoever, Cosman Cal, man, how he bodied you? That's what I don't get. How the heck he so bodied you in a debate when he wasn't even bringing those scriptures out the so-called Awaspy? You brought scriptures out the Bible. What the hell, man? Oh, I tell you, that pride, man. Dang, I tell you. I did research on it too, man. I went on Wikipedia, man. So it's a New Age Bible. It's a New Age Bible. As soon as I saw the word New Age, I was like, oh, red flag, red flag. It's a New Age Bible, the old WASP. Yep. How the hell they gonna discredit something that the Most High, the word of the Most High been around since forever, Alpha and Omega? How the hell they gonna come up against something that was from the beginning and the end, and they gonna take the word from a Gentile that probably had a bad trip, that whoever his name was, he probably was smoking some magic mushrooms, and he had a bad trip, and he saw claim an angel revealed the WASP to him, talking about don't eat no meat for 10 years. Yeah, a 33rd degree Mason, exactly. All these so-called religious founders was Masons. All of them. Most of them was Masons. The founder of these man-made religions, they was Masons. Our people want to embrace all that stuff that steer them away from the Most High in Christ. You know, Negro, if you want to be a Mason, man, that's on you. Yeah, you're going to get perks in society, but it's not worth it at the end, you know, because it's not worth it. We all probably had opportunities to join a secret society. You know, we probably, you know, but the Most High was going to direct our paths away from that crap. Because, man, I'm so open-minded. If I was a Mason, I know I'd probably be a third degree Mason if I was a Freemason. If I was to join the Masons, man, say if I would have went to college and joined a fraternity, I probably would have become a Mason. I would have been a third degree Mason right now. I'd have been fully decorated. Fully decorated with the lambskin aprons, you know, throwing up the Masonic symbols and shit. But I say, nah, man, that's not for me. To hell with that shit, though, man. You don't want to be part of that. You have no privacy, man, because they're going to always keep checking up on you. Your brother's going to check up on you in the Masonic order to make sure you're keeping the secrets and shit, making sure you're not slipping. So, yeah, to hell with all that. And they got to do all they damn shady rituals and stuff. Hell no. You want to be part of that buffoonery. Yeah, he was on the magic mushrooms now, Maria. He was snorting. He probably crushed them up with leaves and stuff, burned it and sniffed it, snorted that crap. You know, I don't know how they use magic mushrooms. How they all eating them? I don't know. Yeah, he was on something. He was on some type of drug, talking about an angel came visit him, talking about don't eat meat for 10 years and you're going to get the whole revelations of the WASP Bible. Damn, bunch of buffoonery. Yep, so the WASP Bible is the official New Age Bible. It's the official New Age Bible. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's the, you know, and the word cosmic, it just means the cosmic era. I guess cosmic means the era of peace, which is going to be the kingdom age, you know. Like in our Bible, when it talks about when Yahshua rules for 1,000 years, that's the age of peace, you know, kingdom rule. So in their Bible, they call it the Cosmic era. Kosmon, Cosmic, you know. You know. The Cosmonites. So I guess they're trying to turn this to Israelites versus the Cosmonites. The Cosmonites versus the Israelites, man. And Sarnetta, you asked for Sarnetta, man. And Nafa, I can't stand them. Sarnetta and Nafa, you know, I can't stand them. They always twist scriptures. They always twisting scriptures. And then they want to kick it, especially you, Sarnetta, Satan. You always want to blaspheme against the Most High Christ, and you need to put that Bible down. But like that is true. Even the devil knows the Bible. Even the devil knows the Bible, man. You need to go sit down, Sarnetta. Go sit down, bro, because you better stop playing with the Most High. Real talk. Better stop playing. All these debates. Mindless debates ain't getting us nowhere. You got a lot of our people still hurting out there. A lot of our people, man, they don't know if they gonna get their next meal. Some of our people don't even have a place to lay their head and rest. But y'all want to be on these things debating about nonsense. You know? Peace and black power, family. Peace and black. Oh, no. Your Bible say this. Your God is a murdering God. Man, go sit down, Sarnetta. And y'all commit and y'all committings. Y'all some of the biggest male. Y'all some male feminists, man. You know, y'all want to get mad because the scripture's telling women to conduct themselves a certain way in modesty. And modesty is a mindset too. Don't get it twisted. It ain't just having how to dress. It's a mindset. Being meek, humble, shamefaced, fearing the Lord. But y'all command. That's why the Most High destroyed y'all, commit, because y'all was wicked. To hell with Egypt. Egypt ain't gonna do a damn thing for us, man. Egypt ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for us. Egypt can't do shit for us right now, man. Look at Egypt. Egypt has got taken over by these Mamza children, these Greek children, these Mamza, man. That's who running Egypt right now. That's not even the real Egyptians in Egypt. It's nothing but some damn mutts, Mamzas, Arabs and Mamzas, man. That's running Egypt. What remnant of the real Egyptians they got left, they scattered. And Most High willing, he gonna put them back in their land, when all said and done. I think he gonna reveal, he gonna put them back in their land. But we know the real Egyptians are Hamites. The real Egyptians are Hamites. Not what they show you on the media and mainstream TV today. That's not the real Egyptians. That's Mamzas and Arabs, admixtures, mutts. Straight up. Yeah, so Egypt ain't doing nothing for us. Y'all want to see the Bible stole from the how they say the Bible was plagiarized from the tablets of Egypt. Okay. Not, I guarantee you, neither one of these conscious buffoons could read them hieroglyphs. Why you don't see them going to Egypt, go and read the hieroglyphs in the temples? Well, wait, you don't see them going visit Egypt and reading the hieroglyphs? Hell, even the damn Gentiles can't even decipher them hieroglyphs. They don't even understand that because they can't understand it. They wasn't the people. When they say they making up shit. These Gentiles, when they trying to decipher those hieroglyphs, they making shit up, man. They can't even read that shit. They are base people. They are base people. So how the hell are we gonna trust their word when they deciphering them hieroglyphs? Stuff that was written thousands and thousands of years ago. And then they want to get mad and say, there ain't no Gentile built no pyramids, man. Go sit down, Mr. Gentile. Go sit your damn pale ass down. Non-sun gazing ass. That's why the sun hates y'all ass. Want to say y'all built the pyramids and shit. How dare y'all say the Egyptians was white? The ancient Egyptians and Israelites was white, man. Y'all full of crap. It's time for y'all to stop all that lying. But y'all know they can't stop the lying because they full of pride. Straight up. Well, yeah, Egypt ain't gonna do nothing for us. The conscious community ain't doing nothing for us. The Waspy ain't doing nothing for us. The only solution is Yahshua HaMashiach through the word, through the word. That's the only solution for our people, man. The Bible. And all y'all conscious buffoons, when y'all was children, y'all know y'all had Bibles. Y'all know y'all grandmother had a Bible in their house. That goes for the Waspy believers too. Y'all know y'all had a Bible in your house growing up, whether it was at your parents' house or your grandparents' house. They had a Bible. They always had a Bible. We didn't know nothing about, when I was a little child, I didn't know nothing about no damn Waspy or no Quran. All I knew was the Bible. Being from Louisiana, all I knew was the Bible. They showed us the Bible. They didn't show us no Quran, no Book of Buddha, no Waspy, none of that shit. They showed us the Bible. That's what we was exposed to coming up as a child. We was exposed to the Holy Bible, KJV, whether it was a KJV or another version, but mainly the KJV. Most of our grandparents had that KJV. Yep, and they exposed us to that. Then unfortunately that too, Sister Nama, they exposed us to that hippie hanging on the wall, Sergio Borgia, having us believing that was the Messiah, that pale, effeminate hippie that was painted by two fun boys in Europe. Hell no, that's not our Messiah, man. Sergio Borgia. That damn dog, goat hair, stringy hippie. Ain't our Messiah. How the heck that's our Messiah when the so-called Europeans ain't treating us like they ain't living by the Bible. Most of them not even living by the Bible. Look at their corrupt system. Got us paying interest and all that shit. Got us paying interest, raising the prices of everything, but they don't want to raise the pay. How the hell you expect people to make ends meet when you don't raise the pay? Some of these jobs they shortchanging people. You're supposed to get a raise every year. These jobs they shortchanging people, and you wonder why the workers are disgruntled. and don't want to work or ain't even giving 100% no more. Because you're shortchanging them. You're supposed to get a raise every year on these jobs, you know. Some jobs, man, they shortchange. They got people been working jobs for X amount of years, and they're not even making what they worth. And that's sad because of the shortchanging. And it's just wickedness. You know, if you've been on a job for say if you've been on a job for over 10 years or 15 years or whatever, you're supposed to be making equal to that. You know, 15 years on a job, you're supposed to be making, it all depends what they start you off, you know. Things are different. Say if they start you off with $13 an hour on a job, and okay, they start you off. Within 5 years, you're supposed to be making almost $17 an hour within 5 years, because you're supposed to get a raise every year. At least a $50 to $1 raise. Yeah. Say if you start a job at $13 an hour and you've been there for 5 years, you should be making double that. You should be making at least 15 or 17. And if you've been another 5 years, you should be at 20. But jobs don't work that way because they're wicked. Damn bastards. I want to shortchange people. And you wonder why you can't keep employees on a job. Wicked bastards. Some of y'all employees, man, some of y'all employers and jobs, y'all ain't shit. Pay people what they worth, you know. And maybe you'll keep a strong workforce. Straight up. Real talk. But yeah, that's not gonna do nothing for us. You know, we gotta come back to the Most High in Christ, man. That's the only solution. You know, cause you read that Wasp, man, you just gonna be like all over the place. That's what it's gonna do. You're gonna be all over the place. To each his own. If you want to read the Wasp, go ahead. I'm just speaking in general. If you want to read it, go ahead. It's your right. You can read what you want. You can read what you want, but I know scriptures. I understand the Bible more better. You know, I stick to the Bible because the scriptures is just so much inspirational. It gives you inspiration, insight, it gives you the wisdom of Yah through his son Yahshua. That's what it gives you, wisdom and understanding on certain things in life. Anything in life, not certain things, anything that's plaguing you in life, there's a solution for it in the scriptures. Everything that's plaguing you in life, whether you're going through negative emotions, anger, sadness, despair, there's scriptures for all that. Relationship problems, there's scriptures for all that. Loneliness, there's scriptures for all of it. You know, financial situations, scriptures for that, all that. You know, low self-esteem, there's scriptures for that. Everything. I don't know if they got scriptures in the Owaski for all that, but I know the Bible do. You know, they want to say the Bible is a prophetic book. With the Owaski, I never went on Amazon and see. You know, you can read it. You can read the Owaski on sacredtexts.com. You can find it on sacredtext.com. But I know it's a blue Bible. It was like a bluish Bible. It's blue. It might be, you could probably find a new edition of it on Amazon, but you could go to sacredtext.com and read that. You know, it was a bunch of babble if you ask me. But what I want to say, but yeah, like I was saying, all life problems, there's scriptures for it. All life problems you're going through in life, there's scriptures for it. I can't say that about the Owaski, but I could say it about the Bible. And that's real talk. That's real talk. But yeah. I can't believe Israelites falling for that though. It's like the great falling away. They just want to be all over the place. But yeah, like I say, man, jealous-minded Negroes is a ticking time bomb. Get away from them. Get away from them. They got the spirit of Judas on them. Judas Iscariot. You know, they got the spirit of Judas on them. Real talk. But yeah, like I say, I'm not gonna visit California anytime soon. That'd be the last place I want to visit. California, man. Yep, straight up. I can't believe how people falling for that book, though, the Wasp, something that a Gentile wrote. Damn Gentile. And then they want to say, in Wasp, they want to say, oh, everybody equal, all races equal, that they don't promote the chosen race ideology in Wasp. Man, get out of here, man. The Most High has a chosen people. He has Israel for his chosen people. He made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Talking about the Waspik could defeat white supremacy. Get out of here. How y'all want to say the Waspik could defeat white supremacy, but y'all playing into white supremacy by believing the white man's word than the word of the Most High? Come on now. That's an oxymoron. Y'all want to discredit the word of the Yah, and y'all gonna take the word of the Gentile through the Waspik. A Gentile wrote the Waspik, but the Most High's word been around since before existence. That's how long his word been around, before all things that was created in the universe or whatever. His word been around since, the Alpha and Omega, the Aleph and the Tav, the beginning and the end. You can't get around it. You can't get around it. But you got a book called Waspik that something was written like in the 1800s. How you gonna compare a book that was written in the 1800s to something that's been around since beginning of time? The word been around since forever. But y'all want to compare that to something that was written by a man in the 1800s? Man, get out of here with that buffoonery, man. That's straight up buffoonery. That's straight up buffoonery. I don't care if they get mad. That's buffoonery. How are you gonna compare something that was written in the 1800s and then go, oh, the Bible was written by a man? What about the publishing companies that print the Bibles? The Most High ordained his word to be published through the publishing companies. Now what? It's still his word. It's still his word. And they got different translations of the Bible. The Most High, man, the Most High is intelligent. He already knew that was going to happen. The Most High is very intelligent. He already knew it was going to happen. So you can't get around it with all these technical questions. Y'all want to say the white man wrote the Bible, but I'm sure the white man wrote the Book of the Dead too, because he had to go translate all these books y'all want to come up against the Bible. But Gentiles wrote that too. Yeah, y'all just stuck on stupid. A lot of y'all Negroes, y'all stuck on stupid. Just say y'all want to be atheists and get it over with. Say y'all don't believe no more. Y'all want to be some atheists and just do what the hell y'all want to do. Instead, y'all want to continue to come against the believers that believe in the Bible. Y'all want to say we all in our emotions. Y'all want to say we Christians and all that. And all that's buffoonery. Y'all want to call us Christians. I'm talking to the non-Messianic Israelites out there. Y'all want to call us Christians because we believe in the Messiah. When the Messiah is all over the book, from Genesis to Revelations, man, to the law, to the testimony, Isaiah 8 verse 20, man, to the law, to the testimony. Get out of here with that nonsense. I'm telling you, man, this movement could be a headache sometimes. Israelites give you a headache sometimes. Dealing with a lot of these Israelites, they give you a headache. Sometimes you got to break off from them, man, to give you a headache. They all they want to do is debate and too much false doctrine. That's what give us the headaches, the false doctrines. Everybody want to come up with false doctrines. They don't want to teach from the book. They want to twist scriptures. They want to twist scriptures to their liking, and that's going off. That's going off. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do this little quick morning live stream. This ain't gonna be long, because like I said, I gotta go to work after a while at 11 o'clock. You know how it is, gotta go to work in this society. This all could have been avoided. Think about it. This all could have been avoided if our ancestors would have stayed on the right path. If they had to stay keeping Torah, if they had to believe in the Messiah and honor the Messiah, this all could have been avoided. We wouldn't have to be working these jobs. We could have been in the head right now. But we the tail due to disobedience. But our people need to wisen up, though, man. Stop killing each other over colors in LA. But most importantly, get out of California. Like I tell black people, get out of California and New York. That's two states y'all don't need to be in right now. Get out them states. Get out them states. You know, go elsewhere. Go to the neighboring states or come back down south. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, it's been another edition of Real Talk with Moshe. You know, I'll catch y'all on the next one, family, whenever. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and do a little quick live stream. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Catch the rebroadcast. Shout out to people that was watching in the clouds. But yeah, stay true. Stay true, my bros. Stay true. You know, keep the faith. Don't care what life throws at you. Don't fall off. You know, don't fall off. But all right, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Shalom.